news for someone for my Taurus collective. All right. If you are new, welcome to our Love Nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back, Taurus. Be aware of anyone in the comment section pretending to be me. If you ever want to book a personal reading, that information will always be in my description box down below. There is also a 470 number that you can personally reach out to me on to inquire about readings. Okay. If you would like to participate in the private live stream event this Friday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, you can also text me on that number. I'll be following up with everyone that has reached out to me thus far for um, booking a tarot question with me. The questions are only $21 per question, so you are welcome to take advantage of that for Friday. Let me pull up the chat right quick. What's up, Goddess? What's up? I couldn't see the name that passed by. What's up, Michael? Hey, hey, hey. All right, so there is some good news coming towards you. So this reading is going to be confirming. I got a couple of decks here. We're going to be confirming what exactly that good news is. It's going to be different for every single person, but this reading is mainly for like confirmations of that good news, to put your mind at ease, to put your spirit at ease. This is a very high energy period of time. Things are moving very quickly. There's a lot of transits, a lot happening in the ethers, and it could be you could be the effects of that physically. Okay, Taurus. So, happy Monday, everybody. All right, so we're gonna see. I have no idea what's gonna come out in this reading. Where is my I'm trying to pull up the chat so I can see. Okay, I think I got it. All right. Hi, Kristen. Hi, A-Ball. Hi, Elizabeth. Miss Elliott. Hi, Aziza. All right, Spirit. So what good news is coming towards Taurus? Before I get into that, there's a hefty donation. I'm picking up on a unexpected hefty donation. If you've applied for any type of grants or loans, and you've been praying about that, I see that coming through as well. And I'm just channeling these messages right now. There's also love here as well, kindred spirits. There's more than one type of love relationship coming through in this energy at the same time. Okay. I heard the perfect person. Okay. Something about the perfect person is coming through as well. Spirit, what good news is coming for Taurus? For those of you that have been in no contact or on a break in solitude, there's a confirmation for you coming through right now. All right, abundance. Look at this. All right, so like I said, it's going to come in all shapes, forms, and fashion. This abundance is going to look like you just keep hitting the lottery. You just keep getting approved for things, Taurus. I'm seeing approvals here. All right, something about if you've been trying to get like a new place, like your like a new home, I'm seeing a confirmation of home as well. um I'm hearing an anonymous, like anonymous tip or something about an anonymous person that's helping you master something, Taurus. Okay, I'm picking up this anonymous person. They're helping you create something. If you create like music or you write poems or something to do with music, poems, writing books, whatever it is that you create, this person is going to give you like this gift of having like a plethora of songs that you can pull from. It's something about the emotions. Like these emotions running deep is going to give you some type of it's going to yield you some type of harvest. Because so many people are going to be able to connect to your story. So many people are going to be able to connect to your music or the way that you creatively do something. You put your heart and your soul into it, and you are drawing from some type of emotional experience. This could be a blog I'm hearing as well. Um, but this connection is like a blessing in disguise because this person's energy, whoever this person is in for you in your life, Taurus, this is someone that makes you dig very deep, okay? This is the energy that makes you go within and introspect in such a deep way. I'm picking up scissor energy, okay? And when I pick up scissor energy, this is that type of creativity where it's just so unique. It's out of the box, you know. So many people can relate to that song, and anytime like she drops music or she puts something out there, it's like it will always go viral because she's pulling from her abundance, her inheritance. This connection or this relationship or those experiences that she had in love gives her a level of depth, right? Gives her a level of depth that can't really be like duplicated, but you can feel it on a soul level. It's like electricity, okay? It radiates throughout the cosmos. That's what this energy is giving you, okay? So I'm hearing an anonymous donor here that you're going to be able to create so much from, all right? This is also giving me this energy where someone is also supporting you behind the scenes. You have someone behind the scenes, Taurus, that is like hyping you up, supporting you, um, giving you some type of praise, encouragement. They could literally be, it's like they're saying that they're helping you, but they're just not telling you that they're helping you. Something about, I'm helping you, but I'm not telling you that I'm helping you. But like something about you being very like a know-it-all, or you being very nosy, like you want to know who this person is and this person doesn't want you to know who they are. It's giving me very peculiar energy, but I feel like with your third eye, it's like this energy is saying you already know who I am, or you already know who I am to you on a soul level. Okay. Spirit, what good news is coming towards Taurus? You're about to receive some type of confirmation of this, Taurus. I heard trust and believe. You're about to receive some type of confirmation about this. Be spontaneous. So I'm hearing go with it, Taurus, like go with the flow. Excuse me. Hold on. Oh my God. Someone's about to speak up, Taurus. Someone's about to reach out. You see how this person is hiding behind flowers? All right. So like I said, this is someone that is hiding their face. They're not really showing you who they are, but they are congratulating you. They're appreciating you. They're doing something nice for you, but they're about to reach out. It's like very spontaneous, unpredictable. This could literally be, excuse me, every time I try to say something specific, it's like my throat gets blocked up or something. Like, feel like a fur ball. So someone may be trying to get up liquid courage. They're mustering up the courage to communicate something to you, Taurus. You know what I'm getting here, Taurus, as well? Like this person plans to like do something so surprising to the point where like you cover your face. So if you're a very shy, timid person, this person wants to do something so out of the box or so unorthodox to the point where when they reveal themselves, you're like on the spot. Something about you being on the spot or doing something impromptu, like on the spot. Could be in public, in front of people. This is like someone walking up to you and professing their love to you in a room full of a whole bunch of damn people. Stuff like that. That's the energy that I'm picking up on in this reading. It's very interesting. like they're thinking of multiple different ways that they can come out of hiding, or they can come out of something to show you who they are. It's like, how should I reveal this to Taurus? How should I, how do I want to uncover this? Yeah, something about time apart. Um, a new beginning is coming. Someone has gotten some type of confirmation that y'all have mutual. Um, Taurus, this could literally just be spiritually, but I do feel like somebody did something off the top, like off the top. I don't know why I'm hearing off the top. The way someone is celebrating you, appreciating you, it's like before they even do for themselves, they give it to you first off the top. That's what I heard. Oh, Lord. All right. Sex with you is amazing. Moving on, Taurus. I started hearing songs, y'all. So this person communicates with you through songs, Taurus. What good news is coming in for Taurus? What good news is coming in for Taurus? Oh, thank you, Natalie. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. So you have your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Celebration. There's a reason to celebrate. There, I'm telling you, there's a gift coming in. Um, a blessing. This is coming directly for you, especially for those of you Taurians that have really been going through like a lot of different changes. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been going through so many different like tower moments, experiences of constantly having the rug ripped from underneath you, doing the unthinkable. I'm hearing having to do the unthinkable things that you thought you would never have to do. You've made those choices, you've closed those doors. You're doing something that's bringing in this new exciting thing. This could be a person for some of you. All right, completely like wrapped in a bow. Someone could be doing like a pop-up. Okay, someone's gonna pop up on you. Someone's planning some type of pop-up. I had a vision of like somebody putting themselves in a cake. You ever saw that before? Like a big ass birthday cake and someone just pop up out the cake. Like someone's is coming up with like a lot of different wild ways to I heard wild thing. Okay, so someone's coming up with a lot of different ways to surprise somebody. We have lion here. Someone is very protective. Okay. Someone is loyal and protective. Yeah. We have 11:34. Something could be someone could be turning 34, 43. Something about before you turn 34. Before you close the door. Something about closing the door, turning 33, turning 34, excuse me. Um Before something happened. There's a new fresh start. Let's get some more oracles and then we're going to talk about the tarot. What good news is coming in for Taurus spirit? Message of concern. All right, let's unpack this, Taurus, because we have another 5 here. Message of concern. What is this message of concern about, spirit? Well, that don't really sound like good news, do it? Who wants messages of concern? What is this message of concern about, spirit? Well, it's a very good message. It's a very good message. It's something that you want to hear. The sun is out here. That's always good news. I don't care what form it's coming in. But if you're suspicious about something, if you're suspicious, like am I tripping, or am I picking up what somebody's putting down? Am I really like intuitively, am I seeing things clearly? So if you've been asking yourself, like, this is like you questioning yourself, like, am I tripping? Am I crazy? Am I seeing things right? Is this really happening? Is it too good to be true? If you've been asking yourself that type of question based off of whatever it is that you're seeing, reading, experiencing, or hearing, oh yeah, it may sound too good to be true, but it's happening. And it's something that you've been praying for, or it's something that you put down. And when I say you put down, like, you stop investing in it, you stop chasing it, you stop trying to fix it, you let it go. Like, this is letting something go. So if it's meant for you, it will always be there. You understand? That's what I'm picking up here. You're about to receive some confirmation. Some of you have already received that confirmation. And if you are suspicious, or whatever it is that you're suspecting, maybe you're suspecting that it's talking about a particular person, or maybe you're suspecting that this person may be who you think it is, or this may be what you think it is. Whatever that suspicion is, because I'm picking up that like, it's a lie, but it's not a whole lie. Does that make sense? Like, it's like a white lie. I don't know no other way to say that. Because the hermit energy is private, right? That's out of sight, out of mind. That's also like, it on at surface level, it will appear as if it's been no contact, or there is no contact, but there has been spiritual contact. You know what I'm saying? If it is who you think it is. That's the best way that I can say it. Because I'm hearing that song by Eminem. I say it. What's that song by Eminem? I am whoever you say I am. You know what I'm saying? That song by. So um be aware of over identifying with the ego. It's something about over identifying with the ego, especially since I saw the sun energy. There's something about, oh, well, damn. Spirit. Ooh, listen. There's some messy energy here. Okay. And I don't feel like it's coming from an actual person. I mean, maybe people are the catalyst, but I feel like this is spirit. And when I say spirit, like, spirit had to get you to walk away from something, Taurus. Spirit had to get you to be done with something. Spirit had to get you to move on. Spirit had to do something very specific. I don't know what this is, but it was like, unless it happened this way, you would have never given up, or you would have never stopped fixating on something. There's something that you once were fixating on, and you stopped fixating on it. And if spirit didn't move you away, then you would have like delayed it, or you would have prevented it. Spirit had to give you something else to work on, something else to fix up, for something else to do, instead of trying to focus on who hurt you, instead of trying to focus on what you should or shouldn't do. You understand? Because it was taking up too much time. It was creating like this stuck energy. So this is like, when you've been heartbroken before, or you've gone through certain things in your life, and then you find a hobby or something like that, and then you stop worrying so much about what was done, and you start to focus more on yourself. That was the only way to get you in that energy, Taurus. Because you would say like you would be done, but you weren't really done. And why that's coming up or why that's important, I don't know. But that's what Spirit has said. So I'm just delivering the message. So it's like Spirit had to get you some business, get you some work to do, help you do something with yourself. So a blessing, look at that. Motivation to get you motivated. Okay? To pick you up again so you could heal from something. Look at that, the vast universe. So emotions are about to be stirring real high. Okay? But that's a part of this transformation, this death and rebirth. Yes, because what you were focusing on, Spirit needed you to be focusing more on your abundance, focusing more on, you know, aspects of yourself. Look at that. Because if Spirit didn't give you something else to do, you would have literally like went to war. It's like love and war. Like you would have fought. You would have gave up so much blessings that was trying to come in for you, focusing more on when this was coming or when was this gonna happen. So you, even though you knew that energy is around, or even though you knew what the outcome was, it was hard to believe it. It was hard to really accept it. It was like, because, Taurus energy is stubborn, right? But this is a maturing process happening. You're not going to be so stubborn to something that now that so much time has passed. But in the very beginning, it was like you was big mad. That's what Spirit is showing me. Like you were mad in a way like, if I have to give this up, I don't fucking want it. You know what I'm saying? If I have to walk away and close this door, I'm done. So all that like rah rah rah, it had to happen. So yeah, you could be mad and all that other jazz, but Spirit is saying, look what so much more is coming to you. Look at all these different doors that are open up to you. You went from having only one door to having a plethora of doors coming in at the same time. Like you deserve this. And then, because sometimes, like Lucy, right? Sometimes, as a part of our development, when we focus too much on the pain, it makes it difficult for us to be able to perceive anything else outside of that pain. Okay, I'm guilty of this. I've had that tendency more than one occasion. If something hit me just real hard in the right spot, hard enough, it can make me go into like survival mode, where it was like nothing or no one shall ever pass the door. So it's really more about your growth, your evolution. Is really more about what blessings are you able to see now that has come from going through that hurtful experience, or experiencing that pain, or having those setbacks for you, to build you up for your breakthrough. Take a moment to reflect and go within and really try to replace those memories with gratitude and release it, like cutting your hair, right? Or trimming the ends. This is like that season where you trim off the fat. You trim off the aspects of one perception so you can give birth to a new perception. And this is what that perception is about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of you are no longer asking that question like, why me, God? Or why did this have to happen to me? Or why did I have to go through X, Y, and Z? You're really you have evolved so much, Taurus, to the point where it's like, why not me? You know, why not? I could do it. And now you're on that phase of your journey where it's like you've been on a resting period, incubation or hibernation. And now that you've been, in order to come out of hibernation, Spirit wants you to ask yourselves, take a moment and look back. Not look back as in I want to go back to it or I want to repeat that lesson, but look back at how far you've come and find gratitude for that. And I feel like it's going to allow your heart to open up in a different way. It's going to allow your perspective to not be so skewed, because something else is coming, something really good is coming in for you, and they want you to be able to enjoy this achievement, enjoy this entire, like, pour it up. Like, it's time for you to celebrate, pour your libations. It's time for you to really, like, praise, like, have a praise moment, you know, whatever you've passed over. So at the completion of a Passover, whatever you've passed over, you know, give it its proper burial, and then turn the fuck up, pretty much. That's what I see here, because you did that respectfully. All right, so you got all this good stuff coming to you. Yeah, if that person never hurt your feelings, you wouldn't have created that sacred space. You wouldn't have created that altar. If all these things never happened, you wouldn't have got so much other blessings. Um, but so this time apart is ending. A lot of you are coming back in contact with someone you haven't had contact with. Now, how would you know this is something that you do want for your highest and greatest good? Okay. What I said, death and transformation. That's that metamorphosis. Whoa. Look at this. Death, the King of Swords, and the High Priestess. Is this a real person? Okay, if this is a real person, I feel like you have a spiritual guide. And I say this all the time, but this feels like an ascended person. I'm going to be honest with you. This feels like someone that spiritually is connected to you and watches over you from the spiritual realm. This feels like an energy that wants you to be happy, that doesn't want you to settle, that wants to see you have everything your heart's desires. This could be a spouse to you that was alive. This could be a spirit spouse, okay? Whatever it is, you know what your business is, okay? But what I'm saying is, just settling for anyone, this energy is saying it just won't do. Just settling for, like, you deserve the world, okay? You deserve someone that's going to put in the work. Like, this person, this energy is saying, keep your standards high. Keep your standards high. It's like this, it feels like a warm blanket. Because you are being spiritually assisted by an energy. Who is this energy? Ooh. Okay. Cause definitely, you have a spirit really meddling in your love life. If y'all ain't aware of that, but there is a spirit meddling in your love life. Look at that. As soon as I said that, said death. I'm telling you, there's a spirit that is meddling in your love life with thief. This spirit will not allow anyone to waste your time. Anyone that's coming in sneaky behavior, wasting your time, they can see this person's intentions. They know if they really love you or not. They know if they really care. And they're like, just anyone won't do for you, Taurus. That's what I see here. Who is this energy? Okay, this is someone that you was with. Courtship. This is someone that you were with. A very mature person. Okay, that sends you messages all the time, confirmations all the time. You know exactly who I am, is what they're saying. Okay, they're always watching. That's what they said. Journey. Okay, yeah, they could, like I said, even though they crossed over, they're still a part of your journey. They're still here to help you achieve all of to bring in all your blessings. They're still here as a contract for you in whatever capacity. That's what they want you to know. And they will not stop until you have completed something. You can't see what they can see from the other side, is what they're saying. Yeah, especially if you're like single. Um, if you're like single, you're not in a relationship or anything like that. I'm telling you, in life, you were this person's muse. A vehicle could have been involved, like a car accident, something unexpectedly, or there was some like ill, especially for like anything that like maybe someone fell ill. All right, they're giving more details about the energies that are coming through. Um, there's also an energy of like someone. There could have been like, I don't know if this is. It's not giving. It's giving drug dealer energy. I'm not gonna hold you, but there could have been like a. It's not. It's not drug dealer per se. It's giving me this energy of they got caught up with some people that refused to change. They got caught up with some bad people. Bad people look different for everybody, but they could have had, really horrible family members or friends or people that they got in business with that really uh, like lied, stole, did different things. There could have been like a cover up involved as well. There's a lot that probably never got told about this person or how it happened to this person, or the details. There's another energy talking about that. This person's energy is really more stressing about like it's not like a cold case. It's almost like the case was closed, but there was people involved that had a hand in it. It wouldn't have happened type of energy if certain like a lot of people lied about the details of how this happened or what happened or how it transpired. They could have like tried to say that this person had mental health issues or they just lost their mind or something like that. There's some extra shit going on around that. So it's a plethora of things, and I feel like it had a lot to do with money. It had a lot to do with sabotaging, um, like getting rid of someone to take their money. And these are the people that they held closest to them. There was also like a situation where if there was any suspicion around someone that passed away, there's potentially like a child that may not be theirs or something like that. It's a lot going on, okay? So we're gonna pull back out of that energy. But the other side is definitely involved in this reason why you had to be in solitude, this reason why you were being pulled apart and away from people and put in a season of waiting. Okay? They've been assigned as guides to you. It's like the Most High assigned these people in your life as guides to you. Maybe in life they didn't operate in such the highest vibration, but they've been assigned to you, especially if they had like quick, unexpected, you were never expecting that could happen, or there was no signs or warning that they were just wiped out or they just were crossed over. But they still have a contract with you. You get what I'm saying? So they're still facilitating you to your destination. Your luck is about to increase. That's what I'm seeing here. So this energy has someone in mind for you. Something about someone is in mind for you. This energy has someone in mind for you. Who is this energy that you have in mind for Taurus? Who is this energy that you have in mind for Taurus? Chariot. All right, this is someone that's at a distance from you. All right, it's a drive, an hour or more away or further. Wish. Something could have happened significantly the past 9 months. Okay. This is someone that you have a strong telepathic connection with. There's an obsession here. It's like a little, there's an obsession. There's something about this connection. This guide is overseeing a connection for you, Taurus. That this guide is saying that you are meant, that for whatever reason, you are meant to have this connection. Now, however long, we ain't talking about that part yet. We didn't get there. But there's something about this person's journey in life. They dealt with a lot of people that were, you know, addictions. They dealt with a lot of people in life that had karmic relationships with people or multiple relationships. So this spirit is working like directly with your person, Taurus, and you, for you both to not make the same mistake that they made in life. Something about going out, hanging around with certain people that's no good for you, or having certain people connected to you in your life that means you know well. People that are there for a good time but not a long time. You and this person have a similar tendency to commit and be loyal to people that only want to have fun with you, only want to celebrate with you. It's like it's an affair, but it can be like a scandal involved. Okay, and when I say a scandal, I mean someone's always stirring the pot or being very drama, like a lot of drama filled around this person's life and your life, and it's coming from all angles. So a part of your lessons is this spirit is telepathically communicating to the both of you, making you be aware. Okay, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your group friends, be aware of your social like certain people you get into business with, because I feel like there's something about the both of your paths where, you know how people's like, oh yeah, you're gonna be real famous one day. I just want to partner with you. You know what I'm saying? Let me go show you my other affiliates, and then y'all all get into bed together. Not saying literal bed, but y'all all get into business together, or y'all all start making certain moves together, and it's really fun. It starts off really fun, but they're all in cahoots to try to like squander money from you, steal from you, lie to you, manipulate you. There's something about getting contracts or making contracts with these types of energies. This soul is here to like how can I say this? Let's talk about, okay, so they're instructing me to talk to you about your ability. You have the ability to be like a chameleon. You can create out of nothing. You have this ability to adapt to any environment. You have this page of wands. Like your enthusiasm is admirable. You inspire people. You could be motivational speakers. You could be entertainers. You could have the gift of gab. You could have a lot of different creative ideas, right? And people can see that potential in the both of you. So with that raw potential, of course, they're going to want to like be flashy. They're going to want to these could be major corporations or deals, people that want to sign deals and contracts with you. People that want to offer you a project or an opportunity to like, this is like getting, what do they call those things when like you're an artist and like signing a person? These are that type of energy, and how they kind of get you to like, oh, the lavish life, or Millie, or they get you like caught up in this lavish life, or like it's all fun, it's excited, chase the money, chase, 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 right? They exploit your desires. You feel what I'm saying? And based off your desires, they're like, cheers. I want to see you succeed. I want to support you. But they all have no good intentions for you. They just see your ability to manifest, or your ability to like be so innovative, creative. They could just see that you have this potential and this stardom inside of you that's just barely scratching the surface. And their objective for the both of you, okay, so far on your journey, is to try to tempt you. This is like high level temptation here. Let's party, let's have a good time. And it's coming through the form of people, friendships, relationships. It's coming through the forms of guilty by association, you know, getting caught up in shit because you was affiliated with another motherfucker. That's what this is. I don't have all the technical terms because I'm not a technical ass person. So when you see me struggling, trying to find the right words, that's because I don't be paying attention to none of that shit. But you need to pay attention, Taurus. Okay? Something about you and this person. You need to pay attention. So this person wasn't able to discern the difference between where your energy was, having gold diggers around, both users, people that are like leeches, people that want to just feed off of you, energy vampires. When you and this person were no longer in contact, this spirit is saying y'all had to meet to establish something, to create the inspiration, okay? Once that inspiration was created and you guys were no longer in contact, something happened, something shifted on a spiritual plane, something happened energetically. And once that spark was lit, it's something that you can never forget. So now that you've been in no contact, that now that you've been in separation, there's that energy of, I'm able to see now. I'm able to see the difference between Taurus energy and those friend groups, or the bad friends and family. You know what I'm saying? I could just see that there's a difference. So because there's something to compare it to, pretty much. Yeah, the Emperor energy. So I'm picking up, like I said, boss energy. Yeah, this person was trying to learn how to tell the difference between the person playing games on them and the person that's not playing games on them. How to trust the person and how to not trust the person. All right, I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in there. Oh my God. Okay. So look, Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Now you ready. Are you ready for love? You ready now. Something is ready and it's coming in. It's like it's already here. With this Three of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor, like it's already here. All right, especially if you asking the question like where. I don't see it. It's already here. This is about alignment. I did a video earlier today. Yeah, this is about alignment. The only thing left now is divine timing. Look at that. The Empress as well. All right, so there's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation. It has to happen. That's what this guide here is saying. It has to happen. It was written in the stars to happen this way. Something was written in the stars to happen this way. To learn from each other in this way. Okay? So whatever was taken from you is being given back. Whatever you had to put on ice is being given back. The Emperor and the Empress. Look at all these pages. Oh my God. And I feel like this is like a lot of crushing energy, watching energy. Page of Swords, the Page of Cups. This is like just watching, staring, stalking, not really saying anything. This is apologies. This is also oh snap. This is moving from crushing into action. There's something about action. Look at that, the Knight of Cups. Something's happening for y'all. With the Four of Wands. Hold up. Turn off the lights. Light a candle. All right. I don't know if this is a house, a hotel, a motel, or a Holiday Inn, but some shit is about to go down, and I'm seeing curtains closing. I'm seeing phones being turned off. Is this is like an escape? This is like a getaway. Oh, my hideout. My hideout. Who sing that song? There's something about a hideout. 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is gonna be hard, Taurus. This is gonna be hard. All right, Taurus, what you need to know. All right, I get it. You need to know. You need to know exactly what you want and where you're about to invest your energy on. Who you're about to invest it on. Who you want it. Like, this is alignment season. Like, you got so many energies returning back during this time. It's going to feel like who is who and what is what. It's a test, Taurus. It's a test. It's a test of your emotional strength, Taurus. That's what's being tested right now. Like, can we get some answers on this test? Like, Spirit, can we get some answers? It's time for you to face your fears. Like, what is your worst fear? Okay, and just work your way down the list or something, because this is big. Is your worst fear being abandoned? Is your worst fear like something being abruptly happening out of your control? Is your worst fear is your hopes, dreams, and prayers not being answered? Like, or that you will repeat the same mistake and have to do it all over again? Whatever your worst fear is, it's like this is the moment where you need to make sure that shit is not going to mess this up for you. Okay? If your heart is still blocked, you won't even be able to see that this is an issue for you. And you will sabotage a good thing, Taurus. That's what Spirit is saying. You will legit going through this transition period and not knowing thyself is really going to help make you like your worst, sabotaging everything. From having an unhealed heart chakra. Spirit, what is what's in Taurus's subconscious mind? What's in Taurus subconscious mind? Complacency. Oh, I know. All right. This is that inner child wound where you look for a mother or a father, or the absence of a mother or father archetype in your life. There's something about the absence of that type of nurture or that type of stability or protection, and looking for that outside of yourself in your relationships. When that person isn't able to lift you up and make you feel secure in that way, then you start to feel like, I picked the wrong person. It's never gonna work. I should just give up. This is as good as I can ever get. And then it starts to make you feel like That's that self-sabotage energy, that Five of Swords energy that comes up, you know. And then to deal with the embarrassment of someone else being able to say that, or someone else being able to like make you feel like you did the same thing all over again. Like there's a fear here of people being able to laugh at you or tell you that you know, or have something to talk about you about because you either reconciled or you did something. Your expectation of what you're expecting it to be is only going to be as good as the work that you have worked on within your shadow, within your subconscious mind. Complacency is saying is that there's a drought. You're aware of it on a subconscious level, but you don't know how to get it out. You don't know where to start. That's a lot in itself, right? Because you don't know where to begin to start eradicating that belief system, the way that you perceive, right? So instead of doing anything about it, you're just complacent. You're just waiting for the next lesson to come along to learn the exact same thing, right? Which is in itself sabotage. I can clearly see that there's something there because I can feel it, but I can't see it being myself. I can't see it being something that's what's inside of me. What I see is that this is something that's happening to me because other people can't get their shit together, right? And since other people can't stop hurting me, I am unable, I'm just going to stop doing anything about anything at all. And I'm just going to wait for the right person to come along. That's like knowing a hurricane is coming and you never board up your windows and you never go buy fucking water and you know there's going to be a shortage. Spirit is saying you know there's going to be a shortage because you're not ready. So what does Taurus need to do to eradicate this out of their subconscious mind? What does Taurus need to do? I told you, you need to reconcile with endings. You need to you need to be able to pick up the pieces of these endings. What was the ending? What blessing were you able to take from that ending? You have completion and wisdom. You see this picture here? It's a tombstone. There's something that you need to bury. Just like I said in the beginning. You need to forgive. You need to what is it? Is it the time that you've wasted? It's going to be different for everyone. You need to let that go and bury it. Give it another purpose. Give it another reason. Otherwise, it's like, give me one reason to be here. And I turn my back around. Yeah, you have to give it its proper burial, you know? Sometimes it's a symbolic ritual, you know, but other times this is like something that you may have to do on a regular, you know? Because you may feel like sometimes that you're over something, but you're not really over it. You're not really over it. Because when you're over it, you feel exalted. When you're really over it, you feel like whether it's a karmic relationship, a divine counterpart, a twin flame, a repeated lesson, it doesn't have the same impact on you. And you won't really care about what anyone else feels or thinks about the cycle that you repeated. It's your life. It doesn't make you smart, stupid, or dumb. It just means that you're living. You're living and that's your right. But it's like Taurus is saying, you're so hard on yourself about making choices. Like it's like beating yourself up. You can always course direct. You can always decide you want to go in a different direction. You're not entitled. You're not obligated to accept anything. Once you decide, let's say you decide to reconcile with someone and then you change your mind. You have a right to change your mind 1,000,001 times. No one is owed an explanation. And the new person, you don't have to explain shit to them. That's an entitlement issue. That's an ego issue. This perception that, oh, I got to stick to it because I said it, you know, for this reason or whatever, whatever. No, you don't. Because this is like wanting to make the right decision so you don't ever have to like part from each other again. I feel like in so many ways, the most uncomfortable part is that you hate break up to get back together. You hate going in no contact and contact. And the more that you can't stand that type of back and forth energy or inconsistency, it's not a comfort. You know what I'm saying? It's a struggle zone for you. But that's meant to be your comfort zone. Like, whether they come or they go, I don't take shit personal. I don't take things hard. It doesn't affect the way I love them or not love them. It's unconditional. Somebody's gonna get what I'm saying to them today, because you're gonna be able to see what your triggers are. You're going to be able to feel what your triggers are. You're going to be able to identify them. And you're going to be able to say, you know what? I have an issue with letting go of people. I have an issue that with reconciliation. I have an issue with endings. It's hard for me to heal that aspect. And that's the first step, is accepting it. You know, it's okay to accept that. And then there's no shame that if anybody comes on your path and they have a problem with it, you don't owe them an explanation. That's a limited belief system that once worked for a different type of time in existence. But the time of existence is definitely changing. And so are you. And if you change in your age, your hair gets grayer, you know, your body changes, then who said love has to stay the same? And this perspective that love can't be changed or can't be viewed or experienced in multiple ways is a very stuck and limited way of existing and believing. So in so many ways, this is pretty much saying like, we get older, we die as well. We get older and love changes. If you think that the person that you got with 10 years ago is going to be the same person today, that's not realistic. So you have to be willing to embrace the change rather than just being, you know, stubborn about it. This is really getting out of your own way. I want what I want. And then attaching the specifics. Like, this is like literally, I said I want no pickles, no onions, extra mayo, tomatoes, lettuce, and then someone gives you one and they accidentally forgot to say no, to add no pickles, no onions, and then you open it and you like, what's wrong with you? You know, didn't I specifically tell you that I don't want no pickles and no onions on my burger? And it's like, Taurus, the lesson that you were meant to experience in that entire scenario is just take the fucking pickles and onions off. You know, it's okay to make a mistake. This is like, I don't want nobody to make a mistake. Just be careful. And I get it. Like, you know, I get it. I don't want no one to make a mistake. I don't want another person to mistake. But you're allowed to make mistakes. You make mistakes every day. So have the same grace for another human being. And I feel like this is something that's not just seclusive to Taurus, but is damn sure creates a lot of drama. Okay? Conflict. Avoiding. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Swords. That's when the Queen of Swords come out. Can't nobody tell you about yourself. It's all or nothing for Taurus. It's all or nothing. You either get it right or someone dropped you on your head when you were a baby and you're not meant for Taurus. It's really like there's some energies coming up like that. Okay. So if you know that's not you, I ain't talking to you. But don't do them like that. That's not nice. It's like looking at a person like, what is wrong with you? Yes. And that's a facade. Like, oh, I'll accept you. And then spirit saying you put on this facade like, oh, I'm free spirited. I accept you for exactly who you are, knowing damn well in the back of your mind, your subconscious mind, you really saying you slow. You real slow. And I'm just talking about this is really what's the conversation, the dialogue that's happening in your subconscious mind. Ain't nobody gonna know that. You ain't gonna tell them that. They gotta make you real mad before you really let them know what you really think about them. Which means they gotta literally betray you, piss you off, do the worst. They gotta do all 10 things that can literally trigger you. Now you see red, and now as far as you understand, now all you know is you about to tell them about their mama, sister, brother, uncle, where they can go, where they can put it. And the truth of the matter is, you were wearing a facade because all along you felt that way. You were adding up. You were creating a tally list. You were keeping tabs on what you was gonna say. You was keeping tabs on what you was gonna say, and that's you showing up in that same Seven of Swords energy. I ain't gonna tell you that, but I damn sure think it. Yeah. So what's gonna manifest when you meet someone just like that? Yeah. When you connect with someone just like that, and it irritates you because they talk like you, they act like you, and you could tell that they think the same way that you think. That's when you know you met your match, because you can't hide from this person. Thank you, Danielle. You can't hide from this person, but it's going to be very uncomfortable. It's going to be very uncomfortable because you can't play games with this person, because this anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. And this person, if you think you wear a mask, Taurus, oh, whoever this other energy is, you can't trick a trickster. That's what I feel like this energy is saying to me right now. They can see right through that they can see right through that facade that you wear. The good guy, the good girl, the love and lollipops. When I pull up the subconscious mind, it's a lot of shit talking happening in the subconscious mind. This is that type of energy when you sitting inside of you sit in the DMV. You're not gonna say it out loud, but you thinking in your head what you think about what the person is wearing next to you. But you be damned if another person is doing it to you. But people do that. That is normal behavior. And even though you may not say it out loud because you've been taught, don't say no shit unless you're trying to have a problem or you don't got nothing nice to say. That doesn't mean that you're still not showing up with this facade on as if you're not like that or as if you never do it. Like, we got to learn how to be real with ourselves. We do have prejudice. We do have our own sense of categories. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's when we start trying to control every little facet of every aspect of life and saying no one else could do it. So whew, I'm feeling caged in my damn self. I gotta back up. hmm And that's because we fight for the self-interest of, what our soul can understand or understand or whatever. And then, you know, we meet those people that create the drama necessary for us to grow. Iron sharpens iron out here. So, Spirit, let's close it up. Hopefully, y'all can take whoever, it resonates with. You got somebody coming in. Spirit is saying, it's time to go within, Taurus. All right, you got this big blessing coming in, but it's time to go into that subconscious mind. And it's time to take a real good look. And it's time to really, do this. It's like one little thing you need to, shape up with. That's what I feel like. And that one little area is the limited belief system. It's the complacency. I'm going to wait to the last minute. Y'all procrastinators. There's a lot of procrastinator energy out here. Yeah. Because you don't want to get your hopes up. You know, it's like that energy of I don't want to get my hopes up just for someone to not, for it not to happen. So I'm going to wait and do nothing in the meantime, or I'm going to wait and do busy work or keep myself idle hands as the devil playground. Never forget that. Because that's what this energy is. I'm going to twiddle my fingers and I'm going to tap my foot until I see some type of confirmation or proof or validation that is really coming in. And then I'm going to start cleaning up and then I'm going to start getting ready. Spirit is saying that is what you call a piss poor approach to something that you want. Rather, groom yourself now in the conditioning season. When football and basketball, when those players go into what is that, off season? They work 10 times harder in the off season than they do. And that's the season that means the most because it prepared them for the season. So don't wait to be the best partner. Play like the person is already, live like the person is already there. Live in that level of standard and expectation for yourself. And when they come in, it's going to just feel natural. You're not going to have to become that person or put on a facade like you wake up every day and do your hair. If you know you don't wake up every day and do your hair, then don't ask for somebody that grooms themselves every day because they may not be attracted to you. If you know that you don't like to put your clothes in the basket, but then you're going to put on a facade when you get in a relationship like, oh, I'm very neat. I put all my clothes in my basket. And then once you get comfortable with that person, then the mask fall off and now you just lackadaisy and you go back to your original way. You not giving that person the true authentic version of yourself. So decide what aspects of yourself you want now. And if you're asking for something that is not on the same or aligned with you, you want someone that's just as neat as you, will be that neat person. You want someone that's just as clean as you, then be that clean person. You want someone that's just as physically involved and they make time to go out on dates, then date yourself now. If you want all those things, you need to align to it today. Because when that person comes in, you're expecting them to carry your weight and their weight too. Because you didn't use that season of waiting as conditioning periods of time. So that's the message, y'all. Ooh, we have Peacock. Yes. Look at that. Go out and have fun. Go out and have fun. Go out and have dates. Go out and do what you want to do. This literally says vibrant for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Oh, it feels like a message from your future self. It's going to be an adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Loyal friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are powerful than you know. All right, Taurus, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Toodles, everybody.